Mhm. What to expect when you go for NTSA driving test? Driving tests have changed from the time the NTSA took over from the traffic department, and now the process is more formal. There are requirements. First of all, you have to be registered in a recognized NTSA driving school, where you will be required to print. First of all, there is something called the professional driving license that will enable you to drive the driving school cars. A professional driving lesson is for 3 months, so it will be expected by the end of the 3 months to have been fit to have finished the training, and you have gone for the test. So if you are in Nairobi, probably the main you go to the NTSA Recon Road. So there are requirements that the first thing is, of course, you have been registered in a driving school. You have booked in the TIMS portal for that. Usually schools are located specific days. If it is AA, they have this day in the week that they took this, because there are many driving schools, and you can imagine the number. So like mine was on Thursday, but we had other driving school with us. So the first thing is you arrive early, but you will be around in at around 7:30 to 8. So you have to wait at the gate until you are 18. But after being 18, you register. Like you register, you are here at the book at the gate. But inside the gate, then you proceed to the waiting area that is on the field. This is the field you use later for the practicals. So you wait there, then you'll be called to a specific driving school, and each student will be given a letter, a stamped letter. This is the booking letter that you printed from the TIMS portal, but this one will have the stamp of the school. So each student will be given his, and you return at the waiting area. Then the NTSA guy will come and collect the booking letters and go with them inside, where they will do the process of checking whether you were supposed to be there, you had booked, you had gone to school. So it will take some time. So other student people are still coming in, but the earlier the better. So you wait there, then they will come after about an hour. They will come back now with a book that they have written the details, the names of the examiner, now the runners, but not in the specific order. But now they will explain the rules, what you are expected to do, what the theory questions are about, what you if the chances you will be given, if they are. Then you call out about that runners at a time to go to the office where the theory will be taken. Now inside the office there are about 5 tables. Each table has an examiner. So he will start with usually they will have about three questions on different areas. First of all, they start with a general question, like which side do we overtake from in Kenya. Of course, you know you overtake from the right side, unless the vehicle in front of you has indicated is standing light. That's when you can overtake from the left, but in Kenya you overtake from the right side. So then you go to the board where there is a sign board for the sign, road sign. Then you point and you name, you say this is a hazard, like that. You point about 5, 3 or 5. It will depend. If he see you know, so you might point even 2, but it's about 3 to 5. Then the last one is the town board. You tell you to move a car. Yeah. So here, don't ask many questions. Now you just move. Many he will not be looking. So you just move the car. If you ask many questions, even your school, your teachers at the school, that day the guy from our school told us we don't argue. If tell you to do this, do this. Don't go there. If he tell you to move car from point A to point B, then but you didn't hear very well, you keep asking. So when he tell you move this car behind, you just move the car. If he sees you are stubborn, he will become stubborn. So you look at that. So but some they are very nice people. So no hard question. If he see you, he'll give you another chance for the model turn board. If he give you at one, if you fail, he see you are not, he'll give you another chance. But it's still for 3 minutes you are out. So after this, after completing this theory, you'll be told to go outside and wait for the practical now. That is for the people who have qualified. For those who have failed, you will not proceed to the practical. If you have failed for the theory or practical, you'll be told to come after 2 weeks. You go back to the school and come for after 2 weeks. Like my time, there was not many, about 3, 4 people who failed. But they were told to come after 2 weeks. You go to school, then you can apply for the driving test again after 2 weeks. So for the practical, you have to wait for everybody to do the theory. So everybody who had come for, if you are 300, if you are 500, you have to wait for everybody to finish the theory. Then the same examiner will come for the practical. But now for the practical, you use vehicles from your school. They say this because you had trained with those vehicles. So if they bring a different vehicle, your student will be confused. So you train with you. So this he'll call 3. So one driving, 2 at he'll look at few things. Mainly start, change gear, and reverse. Those are the main thing. You have to know this. And for manual cars, starting the car is the most hardest thing. If you know to start, even if you fail the others, I think he will let you pass. But starting is, you must know how to start. So after this, after you finish this, you like mine was I think we had the first digit code, but I was the second. So after you finish, you check the TIMS later whether you passed. And by 2 to what he say, by 5 they had updated, and you see you have passed, or if you have failed, it will be empty. But if you are passed, you see your details, and even you see your DL number there. So that is it. It's not a hard thing. but I think the hardest thing is the school. You have to when you are coming for the test, you be ready to for the test. I think is the easiest one. I think the school thing, the driving experience at the school is the hardest for except for those who have never driven a vehicle. But that's the process. Then this also remember in the practical you'll be driving a vehicle for the class you have. You have registered, but nowadays for the system has changed, so you have to start. If it's for vehicles, you have to start at the B. B, right? You have to start there. Unless it is an endorsement, you have done a B, now you are upgrading to C1. So, but for vehicles, you have to start at B. You cannot start with a lorry. So, nowadays you have to start with a small car. Then after 2 years, that's when you can upgrade to a lorry, like that. System has really changed. Now there is no interim driving license. So after you finish there, you just apply for the expanded year, and that is it. Thank you.